What's going on, guys? JFC here. We've got some cover star icon leaks that are pretty exciting, and we got some EAFC news, of course, and a change that literally just nobody asked for. I'll talk about that first in literally 1 second. I've got packs to open this video once again. I got the new player pick for the end of this video. Also, probably have an 85-10 or 2 to throw in at the end as well. So if you want to stick around for that, you sure can. Thank you for watching in August, by the way. You mean the world to me. I cannot wait for EAFC 24 once again, streaming on Twitch. Username is right there. If you guys did not see this yesterday, I didn't really talk about it. New objective came out. It was win 4 FUT Champions Finals matches with minimum of 3 FUTties players in your starting 11. And this one was win 8 FUT Champions players with minimum 3 FUTties players again. So basically winning 8 games with your FUTties players got you 3 85-10s basically. But it changed the requirements to now 3 Premier League players today and then 3 League 1 players in 8 FUT Champions matches. And it's not the biggest deal, but it's just, for one, why? And two, there's a lot of FUTties cards that are, you know, in random leagues. That's kind of like why it's fun to use these new cards for FUTties with premium chemistry, because they're all in random leagues. I saw somebody on Twitter build an 11 league, 11 nationality different team with full chem, which is just fun. Or squad building opportunities, and I like the 3 FUTties players idea because of that reason, and this is just much worse in my opinion. I know it's not horrible, but it's just like, why? Why change that to make things harder for us? I just don't get a lot of these decisions. You know, it's a little nitpicky thing maybe, but at the same time, it's just like, why? And we got a goalkeeper whose name is Saven. So, fair play. Getting some XP along with that. We are almost to Vinny. Like, we're not far off if you're, like, all caught up with XP. I think you can get to, like, level 38 right now. I'm not there, but you can get to close to Vinny, so we're almost there, which is kind of insane. We got the 93 plus Shapeshifters or FUTties player pick today. There was heroes in this, apparently. The FUTties heroes I'm talking about. I don't know if they're still in here or not. I think people were thinking they were going to get compensation for this earlier today. There was no tweets from EA, so maybe it was, you know, just like it was supposed to be in there, and there wasn't a text saying it for some reason. Also want to remind you guys, do the daily gold upgrade every single day as much as you can. You get 10 a day. It's very easy. You get a ton of players, ton of player picks, ton of fodder you'll get out of it. It'll be very, very worth it for you and your club. And the first cover star icon that is leaked right now is Zinedine Zidane. This, obviously, we're probably going to get a 99 Zidane with an insane amount of squads, similar to Ronaldinho. Wayne Rooney was also fantastic. I have him in the team. He's very good. He's also pretty expensive. I wouldn't be shocked if this is a 25 squad Zidane with stats that look something like this. Obviously 5'5". But it's exciting because obviously we can grind towards another icon. If you don't want to grind towards Dino, hopefully Zidane is a little bit less expensive as Dino. So very excited for that SBC. And then here is the second icon, next cover star icon that is leaked, and it's going to be Alessandro Del Piero, who also probably will have a really nice card. I hope he's 5'5". Obviously he's got 5-star weak foot on base, so I'd assume they'll make him 5'5". That Trophy Titan icon card was very good. It was just like kind of towards the end of the power curve, right when it was released. I think this one with 5'5" and with like higher pace is going to be sick. A couple nice icons hopefully coming. My guess is we'll see one on Friday, and you know, maybe we'll see Del Piero today. I think most likely will be probably Zidane on Friday with all the new content coming out on Friday with a new best of batch, which we have no leaks about, by the way. We are pretty sure that it's going to be like the major TOTS cards, right? Still, they've managed to leave Team of the Season cards out of packs during FUTties for like a month and a half. So we'll finally get those cards in packs tomorrow, hopefully. Preseason promos coming very soon. There'll be rewards for EA Sports FC to unlock through the promo. Some rewards, coin boosts, gold player packs, 75 plus packs, and lone team of the week pack. Usually they're pretty low, but they still are kind of worth it to do. You'll get you a little bit of a start on your club next year. Maybe like a 1,000 coin boost for 5 games. You know, 5K at like the first 2 days of FIFA actually is kind of worth something. You know, it's not much, but you know, it's something at least, you know, that we can kind of work for the next game. So one thing that is kind of funny is that the Euros are not that far away, and it sounds a little weird because the World Cup seems like it just happened, but the Euros is next summer. This iteration of, well, now EAFC will have to have some Euro inclusion because the Euros are coming, and it is confirmed that we are going to get the Euros for sure licensed fully into FIFA. It'll take me forever to get used to not calling it FIFA, but anyway. Dong says he expects us to be a part of FUT in May. I'm not sure there'll be like a, you know, a Euros game mode, kind of like the World Cup game mode was always there. Well, up until this last World Cup. Might be a hot take. I wasn't like the biggest fan of the World Cup modes. The problem was they were fun, but basically you got the most godlike team within a few days, and then the game kind of died after that. I think EA kind of realized that because this year we didn't get a World Cup mode, right? So there'll be some Euro themed promos, but probably not going to be like a Euro mode or anything like that. And it's obviously confirmed in career mode. So they do have the license though. It's not going to eFootball or any other, you know, football game out there. Describe FIFA 23 in one word. I'm actually curious to hear what you guys have to say about this. Someone says down here, compensation. Infuriating. Awayron. Mistakes. Jarzinho compensation. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. I actually thought it was okay. Maybe if I had one word to say, it'd be okay. And that's actually better than what the last few years have been. There were some bad parts about the content. I was actually pretty surprised how bad the content was for most of this year and how okay the gameplay was. Honestly, I was kind of surprised by that. So we are starting to see some kind of like ratings surface online right now. Yes, they're just beta, but here's like some Man United stuff right here. Nikki says, although the ratings are not final, stats will not be too different from the official version. The ratings will be adjusted. So you can kind of expect the stats to be somewhat like this. It's a little bit of an indicator of what these players will look like. You know, what do you guys think? We got an 82 Sancho here. These are all Man United players, by the way. I've seen some other ones, but I don't really want to show you guys because I'm not exactly sure what's really trustworthy and what's not. You know, Nikki's a very reliable, like, tier 1 guy, so I like showing you what he leaks. Eric's up to an 83. Wan-Bissaka down to 79, which is kind of crazy. Wasn't everybody using 83? Was that like 2 years ago? Martial, 80. Harry Maguire, 80 with 46 pace is kind of hilarious. We're getting some player ratings here and also the icon ratings. We've got more as well. Icons are going to be very interesting next year because we're going to have, you know, the prime icons are going to have obviously like less stats. Obviously, there's not prime icons. There's only one version. But if you take the one version as if it was a prime icon, thinking about SBCs and stuff like that, they'll be out of the power curve much faster. Like this Schweinsteiger, how long is he going to be in the power curve for, like, very meta card? I don't really know. Even someone like Luis Hernandez getting -3 pace, -3 shooting, you know, how long is he going to be meta for? I'm not sure. Maybe this makes them cheaper and that's kind of what their goal is here, make them more affordable on day one. You know, I don't hate that, but also they might be a little bit worse. And if we're going to get prime, or sorry, just the single icon version, I keep calling them prime icons, but there's just one icon version. Are they going to be in SBCs like the whole year? You know, there's definitely some things up in the air right now regarding this. I think best case scenario is the game comes out and they're just cheaper, and that way you can kind of use them right away. And we'll see a lot of promo icons that make icons still top of the power curve, and some of the icons are, but even the ones that are like fringe are going to be even like lower now. Like even like Marcel Desailly getting that -2 pace, he still kind of looks like really the same card, but bad example. Better someone like Xavi, right? Xavi, you know, those prime cards really just barely on the power curve for like even like the first month. You would even say it's probably like usable for the first month. Like this card is even worse now. So there are some questions here, but you know, I'll wait and see what it looks like. So I have no idea if we're getting another Fuddies team. I literally have zero idea. No leaks about it right now. They could just release all the Fuddies cards back into packs, so be aware of that. You know, you could see some big crashes there, but if they leave packs, they're probably going to go way up, but if they come back into packs, they'll just continue to drop, kind of like they have been. That's about all I got to say with that. And then team of the season cards, like we talked about. But I want to open this pick because I'm curious to see if it's very good. It's 1 of 4, 93 plus. It was pretty expensive, so I'm hoping to get at least something usable here. Maybe something over 100, 150k would kind of be ideal. And we get not that. Diego Carlos and Becker, fantastic center backs, but I don't care. I guess we're just gonna have to take Kyle Walker for the fodder. All right, well, that wasn't great. All right, here's an 85-10 that's gonna have Fuddies and Mbappe in it. You heard it here first. It's future stars. All right, can we get him? That's horrible. All right, we got a pair of 1 of 4 87 plus player picks. See if we can get Fuddies in these. I'll take Team of the Week David is basically like packing a Fuddies, let's be honest here. I'm just so excited for like the next FIFA because I'm just excited for when I can like look forward to getting my division rivals rewards. Like that's the little things like that were like so meaningful, you know? The start of the game, another Team of the Week, which is basically like packing an icon at this point. Okay, let's do one more thing. All right, we're gonna end this off with a 1 of 4 90 plus tots or shapeshifters or Fuddies pick. I think this is the pick we got Griezmann, and if I'm not mistaken, you can get pretty lucky in this, so let's just see what we can get. One Fuddies player, and I'll be super excited. Holy fucking shit. Please ignore that any of this ever happened. I love you all. Since we never resume. Peace.